Hi, I'm Natielle and welcome to my Farm Animals Amigurumi collection. And today we are making the donkey. I'm gonna make this one with a 4mm hook and a compatible cotton yarn. But if you want to do it in a smaller size, I have the Safari collection that I made with the same body also, just the details are different. So if you want to do a little bit smaller, you can use a 3mm hook and a compatible yarn with that hook. This was a cotton yarn also, and it's the exact same body, but you see the difference in size. So you can do in any size you want, and any yarn, and you just need to use a hook that is compatible with your yarn. So let's get started. So they all have the same body. What changes is what you put in it. Like the details, the ears, the noses, and things like that. In the sheep, we also do color changes. The arms and legs are in different color. And also there's differences in placements of the eye. So in the video, I'm gonna be doing the sheep body because it's the same body, so I'm not gonna record every time, but you can just change colors to do the one you are doing. So if you're doing the cow, you're gonna use white, but since I'm doing the sheep here, I'm gonna be using for the arms and legs the natural color, and then for this part of the body, white. Since we are making the donkey in this video, we're gonna use gray instead of the colors of the sheep. We're gonna start by doing the arms. So what we're gonna do is a magic ring, and then we're gonna place in it 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I pull the ring. So we finished this first round with 6 single crochets, 6 stitches. Now we're gonna do round number 2. So in round number 2, 2 up to round number 10, we're just gonna do 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. So this is just to show you how it's gonna turn out. It's gonna be really squished like this. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video here, and then I'm gonna do rounds 3 to 10. So you should do the same, pause the video, and then do rounds 3 to 10. What we're gonna do is 6 single crochets in each round up to round number 10, and then I come back to show you how to do round number 11. So I have here my 10 rounds with 6 single crochets each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half like that, and then we're gonna crochet them together. So you take your yarn back to the back like that, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 single crochets, crocheting them together. So we're gonna take the both loops in the front, and then both loops in the back, and then just do here 1 single crochet. Now the next same thing, both loops in the front and both loops in the back, do another single crochet, and then the last single crochet here, taking loops in the front and the back. So we have now 3 single crochets here for round number 11. And we can cut our thread here, not too long, does not need to be long, because we're not gonna sew in, we're gonna crochet this into the body. So I finished my arm, and now I'm gonna do another one exactly like this. So there you have it. This is my second arm, and now we're gonna do the legs. So since I'm doing the sheep, I've made both of them a natural color, and now I'm gonna do the legs in the same color, but you do it accordingly with your animal and the color you want your animal to be. Now for the legs, we're gonna do a magic ring and place 6 single crochets on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. Now we're gonna pull. So we have 6 stitches for our first round in the legs, and now we're gonna do 1 single crochet and 1 increase. So 1 single crochet, 3 times, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 time, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 2 times, and 1 single crochet and 1 increase, 3 times. So we finished this round. That was round number 2 with 9 stitches. Now from rounds 3 to 9, that will be 7 rounds. We're gonna do 9 single crochets. So we're just gonna do here 9 single crochets, and we're gonna repeat that 7 times to increase the size of our leg. I'm gonna do mine and then I come back. So I finish here my 7 rounds, rounds 3 to 9, with 9 single crochets each. So we have here the leg. For the first one, we're gonna cut and secure the yarn, but for the second one, we don't. In the cases of the ones that are in the other colors, like all the animals except the sheep, what we do is, like this one, I'm doing the duck. So what we do is we don't cut the yarn on the second leg, just the first one, and we chain 2 here, and then continue by doing 10 single crochets in the other leg. So what I do is I do 1 single crochet here after the last one I did. So 1 single crochet here, so 1, and 8 more, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I do 1 more single crochet in the same one I did the first, so that will be 10. Then we do 2 single crochets here on the chains, and we continue the rounds here. The thing is, for the sheep, we're gonna change colors here. For the rest of the animals, we just continue with the same yarn. But for the sheep, we take the white yarn, and then we cut this one here. We undo the last loop here, and we just include the white yarn here. So I'm gonna finish the last stitch on the second leg with the color white. We're gonna continue doing like that, like I show in yellow, but the difference is we change colors here. So we're gonna do two, we're gonna chain two, then we're gonna come here on the other leg, and we're gonna do 10 single crochets, starting the first one right after the last that we did in the first leg. So 1 single crochet here, now 8 more single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're gonna do one more single crochet here at the same stitch we did the first one. It's even easier to see. And here on the chains we're gonna do 2 single crochets. So we take here the first chain and we do 1 single crochet. Now the second one, another single crochet. Now we're gonna do 10 more single crochets here, but the difference is we're gonna start where we have already 1 stitch. We do our first stitch here. Oops. Can you see that this is, we have already 1 stitch here? So here's where we're gonna do our first stitch. So 1, and we're gonna count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see? Now we're gonna finish the round by doing 2 single crochets on chains on the other side of the chain. So 1 and 2 single crochets. So we finished this round. That was round number 10 with 22 stitches. So after you did the 2 single crochets and the other side of the chains, you see, so you have like 2 single crochets here and 2 single crochets there. We do it that way so it doesn't leave us with any holes, you see. So you can see here the 2 stitches together. And now we're gonna do round number 11. Oh, I also stuffed the legs a little bit. It gives more structure. I like to stuff it now, but if you prefer to wait for the piece to be a little bigger to do it, it's all right too. So now we're gonna do 10 single crochets. We did 1 already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we are back here at the chains where we did 2 single crochets. Now we're gonna increase twice. So 1, 2 single crochets together once, that's 1 increase, and 1 and 2 single crochets together twice, that's 2 increases. Now we're gonna do 10 more single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now for finishing the round, we're gonna do 2 increases again. So 1 and 2 single crochets together once, and 1 and 2 single crochets together twice. So we got here by the end of our round. That was round number 11, and we have now 28 stitches. For round number 12, we're gonna start by doing 11 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 single crochets. Now we're gonna increase twice. 1, increase, 2, increases. And now we're gonna finish this round with 15 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 single crochets. So we finished this round. This was round number 12. We finish it with 30 stitches. Now for rounds number 13 to round number 16. So that will be 4 rounds. We're just gonna repeat 30 single crochets. So we're gonna do rounds 13, 14, 15, and 16. Just 30 single crochets in each to grow a little bit the belly. So I'm gonna make mine here, then I come back. So I got here to round number 16 with 30 stitches. So we did rounds 13 up to 16, 4 rounds with 30 single crochets each. And now we're gonna start round number 17. For round number 17, we're gonna do 3 single crochets and 1 decrease 6 times. So I'm gonna make 1 here and mark the start. So 3 single crochets and 1 decrease 6 times. So 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1 decrease 1 time, 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1 decrease 2 times, and 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and 1 decrease 6 times. So we finished this round. That was round number 17 with 24 stitches. Now for rounds number 18, 19, and 20, we're just gonna make 24 single crochets. So we're gonna make here 3 rounds with 24 single crochets. I'm gonna make mine and then I come back. Finish here my 3 rounds with 24 single crochets each. Rounds 18 to round 20. Now for round 21, we're gonna do 2 single crochets and 1 decrease 6 times. So I'm gonna do my first one. Place the marker. So 2 single crochets and 1 decrease 6 times. 1, 2 single crochets, 1 decrease. 1 time. 1, 2 single crochets, 1 decrease 2 times. 1, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease 3 times. 1, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease 4 times. 1, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease 5 times, and 1 and 2 single crochets, 1 decrease 6 times. So we finished this round. That was round 21 with 18 stitches. Now for rounds 22 and 23, 2 rounds, we're just gonna repeat 18 single crochets twice. So I'm gonna make here my 2 rounds with 18 stitches and then I come back. So I finish here rounds 22 and 23 with 18 single crochets each. And now we're gonna do round number, I stuffed the body also a little bit. And now we're gonna do the round number 24. So for round 24, we're gonna do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. And we're gonna repeat that 6 times. So 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. 1 time, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. 2 times, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. 3 times, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. 4 times, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. 5 times and 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. 6 times. So we finished this round. This was round number 24. We finished with 12 stitches. Now for round 25, we're gonna start crocheting the arms. We're gonna start by doing 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. And now we're gonna crochet the arms together. Remember how we did it? And for the last round, we left 3. We left 3 stitches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and we have 3 single crochets, don't we? Here. So what we do is I'm gonna get really close so you can see. You're gonna take this thread that we have here and you're gonna go through with the needle through the arm and then through the next stitch, and then you're gonna do 1 single crochet, and then the second one you go through the arm, go through the next stitch, and then you do 2 single crochets, and now the third one you go through the arm, go through the next stitch, and you do 3 single crochets with the arm. So what we did was 1, 2, 3 single crochets by themselves, 3 single crochets with the arm. Now we do 3 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna do 3 single crochets with the second arm. So the same way, we come through the arm here and through the next stitch. So we finish. So this is the last, the next one, 1. Now through the arm, through the body, 2. Through the arm, through the body, 3 single crochets. So we finished this round. This was round number 25. We finished with still with 12 stitches, but we now have the arms crochet into the body. If you find this a little bit harder, you can just do it, continue doing the body without the arms and then sew in. I like it like that because I like patterns that don't need sewing. But if you don't mind, that's okay. So now for round number 26, we're going to do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease 4 times. So here, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 2 times, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 3 times, 1 single crochet, and 1 decrease 4 times. We're going to stuff the body a little bit more, and then we're going to take this thread that is out here. We're going to pull to the inside of the sheep's body, and we're going to tie them together. You see? So these are the arms. We're going to tie them here together and then place it in there. And I'm going to stuff the body here. So I'm going to stuff and come back. There you go. I finished stuffing. So we stopped here on round number 26, and we had 8 stitches because we did 1 single crochet and 1 decrease 4 times. Now we're going to start the head. If you're doing all the other animals in the farm, you don't change colors. You just keep doing the color that you are using. So for the head, we're going to do the opposite that we did on round 26. We're going to do 1 single crochet and 1 increase 4 times. So I'm going to do here 1 single crochet. Now we're going to do 1 increase. So 1 single crochet, 1 increase once, 1 single crochet, 1 increase twice, 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times, and 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 4 times. So we finished this round. This was round number 27. We finished with 12 stitches. Now for round number 28, we're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 increase again. But we're going to do this 6 times. So 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Once, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Twice, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. 3 times, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. 4 times, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. 5 times, 1 single crochet, and 1 increase 6 times. So we finished this round. This was round number 28. We finished it with 18 stitches. For round 29, we're going to do 2 single crochets and 1 increase 6 times. So 1, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 1 time, 1, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 2 times, 1, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 3 times, 1, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 4 times, 1, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 5 times, and 1, 2 single crochets, and 1 increase 6 times. So we finished this round. That was round number 29. We finished it with 24 stitches. For round number 30, we're going to do 3 single crochets and 1 increase, and we're going to repeat that 6 times. So 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1 increase. 1 time, 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1 increase. 2 times, and 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and 1 increase 6 times. So we finished this round. That was round number 30 with 30 stitches. Now for rounds number 31 up to 36, we're just gonna do 30 single crochets. If you're doing the other animals, you're gonna do here you're just gonna do here 6 rounds with 30 single crochet. So now we have here our 6 rounds with 30 stitches, rounds 31 to 36. We're gonna start by decreasing now. Now for round 37, we're gonna start doing 3 single crochets and 1 decrease. So 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and 1 decrease. We're going to repeat that 6 times. So once, 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1 decrease. Twice, and 1, 2, 3, and 1 decrease 6 times. So we finished this round. This was round 37. We finish it with 24 stitches. For round 38, we're gonna do 2 single crochets and 1 decrease 6 times. So 1, 2 single crochets, 1 decrease, 1 time, 1, 2 single crochets, 1 decrease, 2 times, and 1, 2 single crochets, 1 decrease, 6 times. So we finished this round. This was round number 38. We finish it with 18 stitches. Now we're gonna do round number 39. For round 39, we're gonna do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. So 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and we're gonna repeat that 6 times. Once, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease twice, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease 3 times, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease 4 times, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease 5 times, and 1 single crochet, 1 decrease 6 times. So we finished this round. This was round number 39. We finish it with 12 stitches. Now we're gonna take a break here and place our eyes. So the frog, we don't place the eyes because we place it outside. So we do the whole body without placing the eyes. We just close it up like that. For the horse, we place our eyes between rounds 34 and 35, and we skip 5 stitches between them. Now for the rest of the animals, we place our eyes between rounds 33 and 34, and we skip between them 4 stitches. So now we have here, we stopped here on round 39, so 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, and 33. So between these 2 rounds, we're gonna place our eyes, and we're gonna leave between them 4 single crochets. So I'm gonna come here. You check like the best place. So between rounds 33 and 34. Now you skip 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this one. Oops. You see? Now I'm gonna place my safety lock. So now that we place the eyes and stuff the head, we're gonna do our last round. For our last round, we're just gonna do 6 decreases. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 decreases. I'm gonna stuff a tiny little bit more, and then we close the head. We can cut the thread here with a little bit of a long tail like that, so we can close it up with inverted magic ring. I'm gonna stuff a tiny bit and we close. So we take a tapestry needle, and now we're gonna do an inverted magic ring. We just take the front loops 2 at a time and then pull through our yarn. I like to do it like right in the middle so it doesn't stick out. And then we just tie it a little of a knot somewhere. And then lose the yarn inside. And cut the thread. So there you have your body. So now that we have a body ready, and this one we made all in gray, we can start doing the nose and the ears. So I'm gonna start by the nose. We start by doing a magic ring and 6 single crochets in it. So magic ring, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we finish the first round with 6 stitches. For round number 2, we're gonna do 6 increases. So 1 increase, 2 increases, 3, 4, 5, and 6 increases. So we finish the second round in our nose with 12 stitches. Now for round number 3, we're gonna do 1 single crochet and 1 increase. And we're gonna repeat that 6 times. So 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 time, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 2 times, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 4 times, 1 single crochet and 1 increase, 5 times and 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 6 times. So we finish round number 3 with 18 stitches, and in round number 4 we're just gonna do 18 stitches. So no increases or decreases, just single crochets. So 1, 2 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 single crochets. So now we're gonna cut the yarn. We're gonna leave a very long tail because we're gonna use that to sew in the body. And now we're gonna do the ears. So we're gonna sew this later on. For the ears, we're gonna need a tapestry needle, and we're gonna come here and we're gonna do a magic ring through the head. I try to sew very little so I found this technique very easy because you don't need to sew in the parts. But if you want to do a magic ring and then sew in, it's fine too. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here. This is the last round. This is our inverted magic ring. So before we're gonna count 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna pull our needle through 3 rounds. You see? So you're gonna pull through, and then you're gonna come in the same exact spot again and pull through. And now you have a ring here. This will serve as a magic ring. So first we're gonna do a slip stitch here to secure the magic ring. And now we're gonna work, we're gonna do 4 single crochets here. So 1, This is our first round in our ear. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is our first round. Now we're gonna turn over and we're gonna do 4 single crochets again. We're gonna do 4 rounds of 4 single crochets. So here's our first stitch. We're gonna do our first single crochet in it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gotta get both loops in. So 4. So that's our second round with 4 single crochets. Now we turn again and then 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. This last one's get very tight. So this is our third round with 4. Now we turn over it again. And then we do 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochets. So now we finish our 4 rounds with 4 single crochets each. Now we're gonna turn over again. Now the donkey is facing us. We're gonna start by doing 1 chain, by chaining 1. So the first stitch, it's 1 chain. Now we're gonna do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So double crochet. Now we're gonna chain twice. So 1, 2 chains. And we're gonna slip stitch in the first chain we made. Now we're gonna do a double crochet in the next stitch here. So 1 double crochet, chain 1, and now do 1 slip stitch in the last stitch here. And we finish our ear basically. We're gonna cut the yarn here, not very long. And I'm gonna show you how to finish up. So I'm gonna pull this yarn here, and we're gonna hide this tip in between the rounds here. So just gonna sew a little bit up into the base. You see? So we got here to the base, and here we have the thread in our magic ring. Up until now we didn't close the magic ring, it's just loose. Now we're gonna close. So you take the tip that is in the magic ring and then you pull very tight. You see how it stands pretty well. And now you take this loop that you sewed through the head and you just tie a knot here. 2 actually. And now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna use this as the hair. So I'm gonna pull in the middle here and then come out right here at the middle. And the second one I'm gonna do the same thing. You come through here, through the head, and then you come off right in the center of the inverted magic ring. You see? And later on I'm going to show you how to turn this into our little hair. So now we're going to do the same thing in the other side. So I'm going to take a tapestry needle, then come here. Take it in the same direction. Now you skip 1 and then you do 3 rounds. Once and then again in the same stitch. Oops. And pull. And now you have your magic ring here. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing as we did here. 4 rounds with 4 single crochets to do the second ear. I'm gonna make mine, then I come back. So I finish here our second ear. Kind of looks like a bunny right now. So I pulled through the leftover yarn through the middle too. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut here all the same size. This one didn't turn out good. And I'm gonna undo a little bit. So I'm gonna just pull them apart so it's a little more fine here. If you want, you can add some more. Like if you want a bigger stuff. But I'm thinking this is good enough. I think I'm gonna cut a little bit shorter. Get out the fuzz. So then you pull like so it's more thin, and you just mess it up a little bit. And there you have it. So now we're gonna sew in the nose. I prefer to first sew in and then do this detail later, because that way I can make sure that the nose is in the right place. And so what I do is I sew in almost all of it. I sew in almost all, like I'm gonna go in round here. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of a space, then I fill it up. So it's supposed to be right between the eye and under, you see. So I'm gonna take some pins to help me out. So I place like this. It's supposed to get up into the neck here. Then I place the pins so it's very firm where I want. So you gotta do up until it doesn't move. You see it's moving. So now, gotta be quite in the right place. You see. So I'm gonna sew in and just stuff that on. Now it's better. I think one more, it's enough. One more here. So I'm gonna show you. I prefer to have the sew in some parts like up, you know. I'm gonna show you how. If you've done any of other of my amigurumis, you know that I like to do it like this. So I'm gonna fold here in a very weird way. So I came first inside the body. Now what I do is I pull through both of the loops, you see? And then instead of doing this, I come back here in the other side. You see? And pull through both of the loops again. You see? Now I pull through the body. Now I pull through the body. Then I'm gonna do the same thing again. Gonna pull through both loops here. So that's the difference. I go around the sewing instead of doing this. With like the arms of legs when it's not already without sew, I like to do like this because it gets like really seamless when it's the same color. But since here's different colors, I prefer to do that way because then it is seamless, but since it's already another part, you see how it turns out better, you see? So now you go through the head again, and then, oops, and then you come here again. So you never do like over, you do under, you see? So I'm gonna finish here my sewing, and then I'm gonna get with the sewing up into here, then stuff here a little bit, and I come to show you how to do the nostrils. It's very easy, very simple. Be right back. So I did here almost all of my sewing. I stuffed the nose. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this thread here. So between the, look at this, 1, 2, in between the third round, 1, 2, 3, we're gonna do the nostril. We're gonna do in the direction of the eye. So you come through here. Let's see, yeah. So just gonna do a line here, very simple. Then you skip 1 stitch. Try not to pull that much. Then you skip 1 stitch, and the next one you do again, so upward. You see? Just a little line. This one's a little bit too tight. If you pull too much, it'll go away. Yeah, you see? And this one needs to pull a little better. Just a little detail. Now I'm gonna finish sewing. I like to do the detail after, because then you can see exactly where you, if it moves and you didn't sew in properly, you don't do it in the wrong place. So I'm gonna finish, and then I come back to show you the finished project. There you go. Our little donkey is ready. Also in. Look how cute he turned out. So we have your donkeys. So if you like this pattern, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me so much. YouTube show my channel to more people. And if you want to do some of other of my patterns, subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't saw like in a specific amigurumi that you would like, you can comment as a suggestion, and I can try to make it. I can try to come up with a pattern and make it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.